What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the RADcast. I'm Andrew Dimmy. My friends call me Rogue Leader.
And I'm Nicki Dimmy, and everybody calls me Dimmy.
Say it with your chest basically into the microphone.
Hello? I forgot. I almost for a second forgot which one I say first. I got it back, though.
Yeah.
Good. I recovered.
Crazy world we live in.
Go on.
Go on. TikTok's about to get banned.
Yeah.
Logan Paul's fighting Mike Tyson.
Get out of here. It's so dumb. Like, do I even want to watch it? No. I mean, but no.
If Tyson knocks Logan Paul out, sure.
Then I'll watch it.
It's on Netflix, apparently. I don't know how
see if we can work our way around it.
I don't know how that's going to work. It's supposed to be a pay-per-view, but it's Netflix exclusive. I don't know. Capitalism.
I'm sure I'll see clips on TikTok and X and whatever.
But I sent you that video of him. I don't know if it's an older video of him or it's a recent video of Tyson training. Either way,
I don't want to get hit by him.
Yeah.
Man's a beast. My God.
He's 57 years old?
He's 57 because
punches like a 40-year-old.
My God. Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure one punch.
Oh, no.
Concussed.
There's boxing's been showing up a lot on my algorithm lately for some reason, but like, I'll see like dudes getting like knocked in the face 5 times and I'm like, yeah, I'm still up. I get paid millions of dollars for getting punched in the face. I'm like,
no,
I'm good.
I'll find out.
I'm good. I got hit in the face several times in my ute. And
what in Sam Hill's a ute?
That's not fun getting hit in the face. It's terrible.
I've only been hit in the face once.
With the baseball?
Oh, twice. My bad. Baseball once. I got kicked in the face once during a sparring session. It wasn't fun. Nose bled both times.
Yeah, granted, like most of the times I got hit in the face, it was in like class and it was controlled, whatever. But like,
3 times.
A lady?
No, my brother accidentally hit me in the face one time.
three times a lady?
Oh, yeah. I see what you did there.
Picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah. Now I am.
Yeah, can you imagine getting hit in the face so hard that you fall to the ground?
Be unconscious?
Yeah.
No.
There's that one clip I showed you, a guy at UFC doing like a flying knee to the face of the other dude, and like he was out before he hit the mat. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I could not do that for a living.
Have you ever passed out? Have you ever been knocked out?
Been knocked out?
Have you been knocked out from blunt force? It's a no for me.
No.
Okay.
I've been dazed
from being hit,
but I've never been knocked clean out.
I'm obviously same.
Yeah.
You've passed out though.
I've passed out a couple.
You've
several times.
You've become unconscious.
Yes.
Involuntarily.
Yes, several times.
But not from impact.
Impact.
Yeah.
That brings back so many memories. That single word.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Andrew, impact.
I do not want to get knocked out from getting hit.
Yeah. No. But yeah, I want to watch it just because it's like Mike Tyson.
I want to watch it because I want Tyson to win.
Yeah, I want Tyson to knock his ass out.
That's why they're doing it, because they know that the majority of people fucking hate Logan Paul and they want to see him get knocked out.
I would not doubt that there's some kind of like agreement between them. It's just like, yeah, I'm fighting Mike, but it's like, Mike,
don't bite my ear off.
You know who you're fighting, because Logan Paul's only lost once, and it was to a real boxer. Because from what I understand, he's only fought like UFC fighters that are past their prime, and then he actually fights somebody that's somewhat his age and an actual
fight somebody your age at the height of their career.
Yeah,
you're fighting a dude that's almost 60. Granted, that dude could
fucking Mike Tyson.
It's Mike Tyson, and he could still I'm sure that he could still fight his dick off, but
I like that one comment when I showed you that video. You're like,
oh my God.
Mike.
So he showed me a video. He sent me a TikTok or whatever.
TikTok, yeah.
Of Tyson. We don't know how long ago it was. It could have been very recent. It could have been fucking a decade ago. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's Tyson in the ring with a guy, and the guy's got
his trainer.
Like, focus tight mitts on and whatever. Yeah. And they're just training. But Tyson's just wearing little hot pants, little hoochie daddy pants.
Hey boy, what'd that pee-pee do?
But he was wearing, they weren't just hoochie daddy shorts. They were spandex, little tiny booty ass shorts.
Yeah.
And
Not very
My brother,
supportive.
you need a bit more support. That thing was thinging around. Like, my God.
Like,
Good
God,
for you.
You see how fast he moves?
Like, wow.
Wow. Okay.
More than just these throwing jabs. That thing was just flinging around. But, good for him. If it doesn't hurt, I don't know. Doesn't it feel uncomfortable? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I could not. I can't run or do taekwondo in like boxers.
You need some support.
I need support.
I would probably feel uncomfortable to have things just flinging around.
Yeah.
No thanks.
No, thank you. But yeah, like I'll maybe try some way to watch it because I want to watch it. I want to. Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Maybe he's hungry.
Yeah.
Maybe he has that itch to fight. Maybe, like I said,
maybe he has that itch to fight.
Maybe he just takes a little nibble this time of that year. Maybe,
bite his dick off.
The league. Bite his dick off. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck Logan Paul. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
But I feel like most of the people that are going to tune in because they're hoping Tyson will beat Tyson. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. I forget when it is. Next month?
I think it's at the end of April.
I don't know.
Something like that.
I don't care. And his TikTok gets banned. Whatever.
Yeah, it's like unanimously voted on. Unanimously.
Didn't they already do that one time?
No, they had the hearing for it months ago, and now they passed some bill, and they say, "Oh, it's not a ban. It's apparently like they're giving TikTok an ultimatum to like, hey, separate from your parent company,
get a different owner.
Yeah, get a different owner,
get a more domestic owner.
Yeah, or your app's going to be banned on all devices in the United States." And it's like, it's not a ban. It's like, no, it's a ban.
I mean, it is
because
and it isn't.
From what I understand, they tried this years ago when Trump was in office because he wanted it banned as well. And they said, hey, and Microsoft was interested in buying TikTok, and then whoever TikTok's owned by ByteDance, what the hell it's called.
I don't know
what their parent company's like. No, actually, no, we're not interested in selling. Blah 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 blah.
So what would they sell? It's a very lucrative.
Yeah, it makes a lot of money and doesn't spread that wealth to its creators. Anyways, that's a whole other discussion. But it's got to go through like the Senate, House, or whatever, and then once it gets past that, then Biden's got to sign it into law.
I don't know. I kind of don't think it's gonna happen, but
I don't think so. I heard that like. There's one person that's like, yeah, it's gonna go through all this stuff, and then it's gonna get to Biden's desk, and he's gonna veto it, and now he's the hero of saving TikTok, and that's a way for him to get voters.
Okay,
and it's like, why
because TikTok is that big of a voting issue?
Yeah, no, yeah, that's at the top of my list.
There's a couple things that are going on in the world that are a bit more important than TikTok.
Yeah, it's like it's amazing how it's like this so-called threat to America, this app that gets people together and gives everybody voices and whatever and all that nonsense. And that's the thing that our Congress people are unanimously like.
You okay today?
I don't know. That's a hard word. English is tough. But yeah, it's like that's the one thing that brings both sides of our parties together is a stupid app.
I have thoughts on it. But it ain't worth it. I don't know. I just don't see it happening. And even if it does, I'm sure we'll be okay.
It'll probably get more traction this year, and it'll be a high, like, not priority, a high, like, talking point because we're voting for another president this year. It's coming up really soon, and that's going to be a big hot topic of discussion.
Yeah, because TikTok is my area of concern.
Yeah.
That's my big area of concern. Yeah. There's nothing else is going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I forgot that. Yeah, you're right. And it's an election year. God. Yeah. God help us.
And it's looking like the same two nominees as last year.
Same two old head asses going head to head again.
Yeah. Get out there and vote, people, because
popular. Get out there and vote. But everything is still going to be a hellscape either way. It's just which dumpster fire do you want?
Yeah, which old head ass white man do you want in office?
Which 90-year-old white dude do you want?
Yeah, which Which guy do you want stumbling over his words every 5 seconds? Do you want? Which one? Do you want the guy that has some dope ass sneakers that he's selling to fund his campaign? Did you see Trump's campaign sneaks?
Oh, I thought that was gonna be a Biden thing.
No, that's a Trump. Have you seen these ugly ass sneakers?
No.
They're like
Google them. Trump sneakers.
Trump sneakers. There's like,
hey, yo, Siri, show me Trump sneakers.
There's the $400 or $500 ones that are bright ass gold with stars and stripes on them.
MAGA.
And then there's like the $200 ones. They're just white and red.
Oh, only $200.
Only
$200
for some shitty ass sneakers. Yeah.
I don't understand. I mean, I'm not gonna shame anybody for their interest or whatever, but the people that are like sneakerheads.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, that was a hot topic between me and one of my FSA friends. 2 of them, actually. Remember Andrew?
They were like super into
Andrew something. I can't remember his name.
We don't need to put people's names on here anyway.
Yeah. No, but like he was so like against like big sneaker companies because of the whole like, hey, you know, kids in the Philippines making these shoes for like pennies on the hour. So he bought like these ugly ass sneakers, and it was a statement for him.
Like he purposely picked ugly sneakers?
He just bought like
New Balance.
well, like sneakers, a brand you never even fucking heard of.
Oh.
And they're like these high tops.
Don't get me started on brand names. It's all a scam.
Yeah, but he did it for
I'm sorry, baby girl. I'm sorry. I just scared the dog away. It's okay. Mommy's not mad at you. Mommy's not mad. Mommy's just passionate sometimes.
But that's the stance he took, was like he refused to buy like Nikes and Reeboks, and even though Pumas are the only shoes that fit my feet.
I refuse to buy them too, but it's not a political statement. It's just dumb as hell how expensive they are for no fucking reason.
I wait for them to go on sale. Like I will not pay more than $40 to $50 for sneakers.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay for a check mark on my sneakers. Cool.
Yeah. It's a lifestyle. You don't understand.
I'm not gonna kink shame.
Yeah.
If sneakers make you happy.
You buy $500 sneakers, and when you wear them out, you wear plastic bags over them so they don't get dirty.
Exactly. Got to keep my sneaks fresh, man. No.
I remember seeing that one Key and Peele sketch when they're topping each other with their hats and how fresh their hats are. Do you remember that shit?
No. But also that's like wasn't that a thing when we were younger? People like leave the label on silver label on their hat.
Yeah, because you know it was fresh. Yeah.
I don't know. That kind of stuff just doesn't do it for me. It doesn't impress me. Doesn't do it for me.
Yeah.
I'm
still rocking a hat that I bought 10 years ago, a UCF hat, and that thing needs to be cleaned. It's dirty as fuck.
And use things until they break.
I have a hole in one of my shoes right now. It's like, it's not big enough. I'll wait for it to get bigger.
Fine.
It's
the whole toe's not
fine.
out.
It's staying on my feet.
Yeah. My foot's covered where it needs to be.
I only wear these things when I'm going to pick my daughter up from school.
Hell
so
yeah,
it's fine.
brother. You should see the shoes I used to do yard work. Oh boy, those things are rough.
That's what I used to do when I was in high school, because when I had to do the yard, and stuff, like I'd wear last year's running shoes as yard shoes.
Yeah.
And then I buy a new pair for the next cross country season.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's what I do too.
Yeah, don't get me started on that. I'm such a recycling hippie, even though I know it doesn't do anything.
Yeah. But yeah, no, all the like name brands and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Pass.
It's a hot topic.
It's a hot topic.
Hot topic. Me. Oh, I'm by store brand.
Shame me because I don't have fucking name brand Doritos in my house, head ass.
They taste, you can tell they taste.
They don't taste exactly the same. Yeah. But if I'm at a party, had a couple drinks, am I gonna know the difference? No.
You actually did that to me the other day with, what was it, Cheetos?
I gave you a store brand and a name brand.
You can tell just by looking at them. That's like, this is store brand.
Maybe a little.
But then you taste it's like,
it's subtle.
It still tastes just a little bit of a hint of like weird, not weird, but like a different aftertaste of the store brand.
Is it enough to pay double?
No, it's not.
It's not.
But like you can tell, you look at it, it's like, oh, the cheese is more even distributed on this one. And this one is a little clumpy because store brand, but it's still the same taste.
Yeah.
And you're saving yourself money.
I don't know. One time, I'm very frugal. And so one time I downloaded a couple apps on my phone. Like I had like the Walmart shopping app. I had like the Publix shopping app.
Oh,
and then at one point I had the Aldi. But I didn't really like that app. I don't know, it was weird. But like one day I made a shopping cart. Actually this doesn't really have too much to do with brand names. This is more just the store. Yeah. But like one time I did like a shopping cart in my Walmart cart, and then I tried to replicate the same more or less, yeah. Shopping cart in the Publix cart. significant difference.
Oh, Jesus.
But like Publix being more expensive, obviously.
Yeah.
But like I should do that one of these days where I should make a shopping cart of like generic stuff and name brand stuff. I will admit there are some things that the store brand is shittier, noticeably, significantly shittier. I've learned a couple of those things, trial and error.
Yeah.
You're never going to know until you try. So like, you know, I've learned that store brand English muffins are horse shit. Yeah. So yeah, I'll get the Thomas brand ones. Fuck me, I guess.
Yeah.
But for the most part, that was why I got into Good Mythical Morning, because they do so many of those like name brand versus store brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, name brand versus store brand, blind kind of taste test.
Yeah, it's validating.
And we just did it with my parents one of these days because I showed them a video.
Yeah. I think we talked about this in the last show.
Maybe.
Did
we?
Yeah.
And they did it like a blind taste test with us, and that was harder than I thought.
Yeah.
They got like a couple different brands of like cookies and like mozzarella sticks and water. Who would have thought water tastes different from brand to brand? It was hard.
It was hard.
But there were some that was like, yeah, that actually did taste different now that I'm actually concentrating on it.
I like the science project that I was like, I'm just going to dump all of them into one cup.
That was weird.
That was disgusting.
It tasted weird. It tasted like
very weird.
Dirty tap water.
Yeah.
It was weird. Yeah. But, I mean.
Yeah, there's some things. It's like store brand, like toilet paper. I could.
Paper products? Who the fuck cares? Yeah. Oh my God.
You can tell like, cause like a store brand, like Walmart, like paper towel roll compared to like when we go to like a bulk sale, like Sam's or BJ's.
Sure.
There's a big difference. Like the Walmart one is like this thick around, and then you get the other one.
Depends on what you choose, but yes, I see where you're going.
And they're far less absorbent, and it's just like there's a reason that's like, yeah, that's why it's that price. Yeah,
there are some things that it's like that. Yes, and I will readily admit that.
Yeah,
you just got to pick your battles. You know, how much you spilling shit that you need some heavy
store brand soda. I don't give a shit. It's
thank you.
Yeah,
give me that RC cola.
Don't even. Ugh.
Really?
Yeah. You haven't tried? You never had RC Cola?
Sure, I have. Give me that great
it's
value.
Like
Publix.
You know how you can tell the difference between Pepsi and Coke?
I think I could.
Yeah. It's like, in my opinion, Coke is far better than Pepsi at this point.
Spicy.
Yeah, so it's like Coke, Pepsi, and then RC is like, you can really tell the difference.
I'm going to go get some.
I hadn't had it in a while. Maybe they changed their formula. I don't know.
I'm going to go get some.
Really?
I want to get like, say I won't. I'm going to go get some RC. I'm going to get some great value. I'm going to get some Publix.
You're going to buy a whole 2 liter of RC Cola just to prove a point?
Do you think I won't?
You won't.
All right. I guess I know what my weekend plans are. My weekend's pretty fucking empty right now.
I'll bring you to fucking D&D. See what people think.
Whatever. I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I got to go find some RC
God,
Cola.
I feel so bad. Our last D&D session was like cut short.
Ugh. Yeah, that was weird.
That was so it sucked because like half the table was out, and it was just because we have 2 people that are digital because they live in a different state, and then there's like 5 of us at the actual table. 3 of the live players weren't even there, and then the other guy had to leave because like he was out partying the night before, don't know why, and had a migraine. It's like, I gotta go, guys.
Rough.
I'm like, so I don't want it to be me, the DM, and then the 2 digital people on the computer screen. That's not going to work. So we cut it short. And
yeah, hopefully have a more robust session this weekend.
Hopefully our monk shows up this time, so we don't have to kill him off.
Oh, no. Who's the monk?
We have 2 monks actually. Monks
Tim?
are Tim.
We can talk about this later. So say, when was the last time he was there?
He missed the past like 3 or 4 sessions.
Yeah.
And
homeboy's been busy.
Yeah.
They just went to Costa Rica. So
hopefully
busy.
We see him tomorrow. And and I'll pull his arm.
This weekend's gonna be fucking rad.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, like this podcast.
Wow, I did it.
Hey.
Look at that.
Yeah, so we have a St. Patty's Day this week. St. Patty's Day party this weekend. St.
Patty's Day?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're having it a little early. Because the friends that are hosting, I don't know, they're probably going camping or something.
Yeah, they always go camping.
But, or they're going to another place that they always go. But, yeah, they're having I can only assume, they're having a St. Patty's party a week early. That's fine. Because
that's fine. I'd rather have it that way.
We're going to have another engagement next weekend anyway for, a family birthday that is a big one.
Yeah.
Kind of. So it kind of works out. I don't want to go to that hungover, but I don't want to go. I don't want to. I'm not doing it. That is not my. I'm not 21 anymore.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not trying to.
You gonna pass me your Irish car bomb? They will always make us do.
Can we all just admit that Irish car bombs are fucking gross? You agree, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, they taste gross. And all these people are out here like, they taste like chocolate milk. No, first of all. Second of all, what chocolate milk are you drinking?
And yeah. And
third of all, gutter palate.
And also, my shot glass never fills to the like they'll.
Oh yeah, it always just comes up.
It's just like it's like, oh, here we go. So I always resort to just pouring it.
I really don't want to drink anything that is like in danger of curdling.
Yeah.
First of all, that's a disgusting word. And second of all, I don't want to put anything in my body that's going to do that if I don't drink it fast enough. But I guess that's part of the draw.
That's part of the draw.
Gotta drink it fast, brother. I don't know. I know we do it every single year.
Chug it. It's our one rule.
So gross.
It's smooth chemical draw.
I wish there was an alternative to the car bomb. Like a sake bomb or something.
I don't mind sake bombs.
I'm not huge into sake. I'd rather drink soju, flavored soju.
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's flavored sake, like there's soju.
There is.
Now, maybe.
Yeah, I think there is.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking about the one soju that we really like because it's just like mwah, so yummy. But
I'm tempted to bring like Clorox wipes for when we inevitably play flip cup or something.
Yes.
I'm surprised we don't walk away from those parties like.
Yes, ever since now living in a
post-COVID world.
The last time that we went to their house for whatever it was, I don't remember, but we were playing Flip Cup, right?
Yeah.
I think. Oh my God, I'm so well, we're popular group chat. Fuck you. That really derailed me. Why he got me with that one. Flip Cup.
I see you, Skitty.
Yeah, no, we were playing Flip Cup. And yes, living in a post-pandemic world, we were playing, and then as we're playing, I'm like, oh, wow, this is actually kind of fucking gross. I would like to imagine that most anybody that might be watching this anywhere that you are knows what Flip Cup is. Mm-hmm. The game where you put a solo cup and then you chug the little bit of beer in there, then you got to flip it up onto the...
Yeah, so there's the cup, you drink it, and then you got to
flip it over
to the
you put the bottom of the cup down, and then you got to flip it over until the top is now on the table, and it goes down the line and whatever. It is quite disgusting because usually when we play, you got two teams against each other, right?
Yeah.
Boys, girls, however you want to split it down the middle. And then there's like a cup in front of each person. When we typically play in the before times, did we just like move and leave the cups there?
No. We took the cups with us.
Okay. We weren't complete animals.
Yeah, no, we weren't discussing animals
but
like that. But
still, the fact that this table is now getting covered in like
multiple people's
little driplets and droplets of people's beer and spit and whatever. I'm drinking. There's beer left. Now I'm flipping out, spilling everywhere. The table's kind of wet and vaguely sticky. And like my cup is now lip side down.
Yeah.
The part where I'm drinking side down on the table, sliding around in this cocktail of bodily fluids.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to pick it up and be like, yum, drink it for the next round.
I'm almost tempted to have two of them while we play. Have like my
This
drink
is my
cup.
flipping cup and this is my drinking cup.
Yeah, I'm almost tempted to do that because it's like,
I'm going to get like a solo cup holster.
Yeah, I'm surprised none of us have gotten sick from that.
Yeah. It's gross when you really think about it. It's kind of gross. Probably good for the immune system, but I'm also not trying to get sick.
Yeah,
I don't care what your feelings are on COVID. Nobody wants to be any kind of sick.
Yeah,
so it's kind of gross. We'll see. Because didn't one of them tell us that they have like a new version of something that we're gonna play?
Something like that. I don't know.
I don't remember. But I'm getting old. But yeah, we'll have to see. Because from a cleanliness standpoint, it's not the best.
Yeah,
you'd probably rate it at like a C or something. Because while we're not like spitting into each other's mouths directly, we're doing it kind of indirectly.
Yeah.
So
particles. It's the same thing with like birthday cakes. Like, oh, hey, happy birthday.
It depends on who you got blowing your candles out.
Yeah.
Because if you got somebody who's really
Yeah.
a kid,
Yeah.
maybe not.
My mom was always like that. She never put the candles on the birthday cake. She always have it like separate.
Well, it's smart.
Yeah.
Very smart.
Yeah.
Because kids are
disgusting.
not really cognizant of that kind of stuff. And they spit a lot.
Either that or you put like the candles in a cupcake for the birthday person.
Yes.
So then they get an extra thing.
Oh no.
What?
My foot's asleep. I hate it.
Were you sitting on it? Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no.
That's what the ottoman's here now,
Okay,
baby.
just don't fucking touch me. Let it back. Oh my God. You touch it right now, I'm gonna Mike Tyson you right in the dick.
Bring it back.
Bringing it back full circle. But yeah, no, you're right. Because people spit a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And that's gross.
It's gross.
What? I feel like there was something else that we were recently like, wow, we do that. Or we did that. Because beer pong also kind of gross. Because when we go to this house of these friends that we usually go to, the flip cups and the beer pongs always happens outside.
I think we got smart about the beer pong and we didn't fill it with a beer.
I don't know. Some people do, some people don't. Depends on who's playing. But like typically, you fill your cups up with a little bit of beer or your drink of choice. Mm-hmm. Your hard seltzer. I'm still fucking bitter about that. Don't get me started.
Yeah.
But you fill your cups up with your beer and then you throw your ping pong ball, and then you know, if the other team makes the cup, you drink the beer out of the cup that the beer pong the ping pong ball went into.
Yeah.
And when you're playing out, regardless of where you're playing, if you're playing outside, inside, floors are dirty wherever you go.
Yeah, inevitably.
The ping pong ball is going to go on the floor. It's either going to go in the grass.
That's why you have your wash cup of water.
So that really sanitizes everything. I'm just going to dunk in my little water and everything will be fine. It's actually kind of fucking gross when you think about it. Because if it's bouncing on the floor in the house, people walk around on their dirty ass feet. You don't know who walks around in the house with shoes on. Don't walk around the house with shoes on. It's so dirty. You're walking around outside in the world. People piss and shit all over the floor everywhere you go. You're going to walk around my house with those shoes? Don't get me fucking
Especially
started.
that one. I've come to know it as, you know where I'm talking, when we go pick up our daughter from school, that one strip
where everybody leaves their dog shit? Yeah.
Call it shit row.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like dog shit. Like, and not like, oh, little Pomeranian. It's like a fucking
Big ones.
husky size dog shit.
It's rough.
Yeah.
But like, you don't know how clean people's floors are. Now that ping pong ball is on the floor. Now I'm going to dunk it in my water cup to sanitize it. And then I'm going to throw it into a beer and then someone's got to drink it.
Put like a rubbing alcohol in that shit.
Or if we're
bleach.
playing outside, now that ball is going into the grass where my friend's dog pisses and shits. And then I'm going to put that same ball into a beer and drink it.
No, I think we've gotten smart about it.
Up, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that was a word. But like, yeah.
Smartened up.
I don't know. Maybe I just made that up myself. Thank you. But yeah, now I'm going to put that ball in a thing and drink it. But no, I think we've gotten better.
I think we've gotten better about
that
it.
We just fill the cups with water and then we have our drink here. And you know that when somebody makes it, you take a drink out of your own drink.
I think we've gotten smarter because of that, because of COVID.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I'm surprised we just haven't done the flip cup yet.
I am and I'm not, because a lot of people don't think about that.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I don't know. I feel like there are a lot of things that I look at and I probably look at them different than like maybe you would because of like working in a clinical setting for so many years. Like there are certain like cross-contamination type things that I'm like, oh, but like if that wasn't your world for any amount of time, then there are things you wouldn't think about. And I don't think a lot of people would think about that. Like, oh, this table's covered in everybody's spit. And then we're all going to drink from that dirty ass rim.
Yeah. It always reminds me of that one scene from Scrubs. Do you know how fast infection spreads in a clinic or in a hospital?
That's an incredible.
Yeah.
That was a great representation of it, actually. Like, I know that it was, there was a funny episode and whatever, but like, you're talking about the one where everything was like green highlighted.
Yeah. When fucking cabbage infects Mrs. Wilson? What's her name? That one patient that they purposely put in a coma to make her recover.
Merriam-Webster Dictionary, smarten up. I'm a college educated adult. I have a Roth IRA.
No, but yeah.
Just funded it.
yeah, that episode where...
No, that's a great representation of infection prevention and all that kind of thing.
Infection control, yeah.
Infection control, thank you. Yeah. Exactly.
Your breath.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Don't care. But yeah, no, that was a great representation of it because people don't think about that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And like I know that I was shown a video when I was in, school for my clinical stuff.
It has something to do with spit, right?
I think it was called The Saliva Were Red or something like that. And it showed you, if saliva were literally
red,
pigmented.
Yeah.
That you could see where it was, in a dental office specifically. And it's kind of fucking gross. And people don't really think about that kind of stuff. No. So, yeah. Oh. Just think about some of the things people did like in a dental office. So yucky.
Yeah.
Public water fountains? No, hard pass. But yeah.
Oh, no. I've refused. Ever since we worked in childcare, I refuse to use public water fountains. Because, again, kids are disgusting.
Well, kids are gross because they don't know any better.
Yeah.
But like, it's not their fault. I mean, everybody's gross at some point.
But
well, they like, put the whole spout in their mouth sometimes. But also like, working in a hospital, I saw multiple people that they would just have had a procedure done, whether it was surgery or even if it was something as simple as a cleaning or whatever. But sometimes post-surgery, and they had some blood remnants in their mouth maybe, that they would... I watched people... You're popular. I watched people go to a public water fountain, take some water in, and spit it back into the water fountain. You can't tell me that's not splashing back onto the spout, and then the next person now has some of your fucking shit in their mouth. Gross. And then you think about like going to a theme park... Like a Florida theme park in the height of summer.
Do they still have the actual drinking spots, or do they have because I know they have the bottle stations.
I actively try not to go to theme parks, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if they had those like water bottle fillers.
No, I think all the parks now have that refillable water stations.
No, I almost don't even
because I know Galaxy's Edge actually has like a fun one where like if you interact with it, the Dianoga comes up and
cute.
Yeah.
And spits water at you?
No, it just comes. It's like in the cylinder. And then like it comes up and like, and then it comes back down.
Adorable. I don't know. I still almost don't trust those water bottle fillers.
You okay?
Unanimously? I don't know. I still almost don't trust those because I'm sure people don't do it, but I don't have enough. Yes, but I don't have enough faith to
a soft serve.
I don't put it past some people in this world to do that. To just put their whole ass head.
This is a question for my mutuals that work at theme parks, but like I think they're stringent with those rules. They'll have people like cast members and
You'd like to hope so.
Like to hope, because I saw this one TikTok of this guy who had like a bunch of like those like silver balloons for like birthdays and stuff. He had this one big heart one, and he was proposing. He was proposing to his now fiance, and one of the cast members comes up and is like, sorry, you gotta go, because they don't allow those kind of things at Disneyland or Disney World because of safety hazards to like animals and shit. And like he was being escorted out of the park for it because he had those balloons. And they're not balloons. Yeah, they're not allowed in the park, and like people are just booing the cast members like, she's doing her job.
Yeah, that's always an awkward moment when you're just doing your job.
But like I imagine people like that would stop them from doing that shit because it's a safety hazard.
You'd like to hope.
I like to hope
also
so.
Fucking animals.
Yeah.
Woof.
Woof, woof, bark, bark,
so
bark.
Ferocious. I doubt you can hear that.
Probably, no, she's barking at probably somebody or neighbor's yard being mowed or something.
She's just so ferocious.
I gotta let them know. Daddy.
Gotta let people know how ferocious she is. But yeah, I don't.
Barks at the vacuum cleaner.
I do need to vacuum. Oh, yeah, you're right. I do need to vacuum, actually. That's a good point. I do.
Gotta do them chores, woman.
Yeah. I might, when I do vacuum, I might throw the dog outside.
Yeah.
She's just such an idiot about it. Like, there was one day that I got her to stop. But it must have just been a fluke that day. She must have just been chill that day or something. But she vacuumed. No, the last time I vacuumed, all I did was take it out. I didn't even plug it in, and this bitch was over here barking at me.
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, it's not even on.
I think she tries to bite it out of your hand. She'll bite the part that, whatever, the bristle part.
Yeah.
She'll like, and then like go run away for like 5 seconds. And then she'll jump up and try to bite it out of my hand.
Right. I'm like, you're going to hit my hand, you idiot. And I know you're not trying to hurt me. Yeah. You're trying to save me from the vacuum, I think.
Even though I'm holding it.
I'm
go away.
It. And I'll take the vacuum on not plugged in, and I'll like lie on the floor and be like, sniff it, bitch. It's fine. It's not gonna do anything to you. And I'll even like sometimes I'll pet it. Like, oh, it's okay. It's so nice. No, don't worry about it. It's not hurting mommy. She don't care.
It's
as soon
noise.
as I turn it on, she just brack.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Brack.
So I might throw her outside. Who knows?
Yeah.
We need to clip her nails too. Dog. But yeah, no, you're right. How do we get to vacuuming and dog? Because the dog started barking. Gotcha. Okay. Where do we go now? What do we do now? I am excited about this weekend.
I am too.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a fun weekend.
We approaching. We have kids staying at grandparents' house for a night. We got a St. Patty's party Sunday. You got a Dungeons and Dragons. I got a.
Maybe we'll finally run into that fucking dragon. Probably not.
Making references that literally nobody gets.
No, the last time I think when we cut it short. Oh, where were we? We were in some kind of cavern, and I think druids were sneaking up on us. I did a lot that last session. Like I was embracing apparently rangers get shit on a lot in the D&D community because nobody plays with them because they're useless. I was very useful.
I'm sure you were.
I helped the party navigate everything, and I found the fucking cavern. I found the entrance to it.
I'm sure you did.
Because I had a high investigation.
Wow, high investigation roll?
Yeah.
Investigation check?
Yeah.
Roll me a D20.
Yeah.
A D20.
Yeah, but apparently rangers are terrible. Nobody plays as them.
I thought people shit on bards.
No, bards are actually kind of useful because they can inspire the entire party and give boosts to people through like their chants and shit.
Oh no, dog.
Their songs.
I just was, convinced to watch the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
It was good.
It was fine.
It was fun. I liked it.
Honestly, out of the main characters and the things they could do, the bard was kind of fucking lame.
He was the main character.
Take out my ukulele and sing you a song. Kind of
lame. Tickle my ukulele.
Take out my ukulele.
Oh, there's a tickle.
I like that too. Give me a little tickle.
Listen, the only reason, the biggest reason I chose Ranger is because they're good with a bow and arrow, and I love characters with bows and arrows.
Better than a ukulele.
Yeah.
What did he do all movie? Sang to people a couple times?
He was the planner. He came up with the plans.
Like a sorcerer can't plan things?
I mean,
he could probably conjure up a plan.
The bard's the talker of the group, and he talked a lot. It made sense for the main character to talk a lot and him be a bard.
Lame. He had no powers.
Not every D&D character has powers.
Why would you want to play D&D? Why would you want to play a fantasy game and not have powers?
I mean, you can multi-class. You can be a bard paladin, bard barbarian.
I think I'd be a cleric something.
You would. I think we had this discussion of what.
We had a discussion about. I mean, I don't know much about all the different classes and races and everything that's involved in D&D.
Yeah.
But
the races really doesn't matter. It does a little bit, but not a lot.
It's just a fun extra little detail. But I think I saw something on Reddit that I asked you or something, and I was like, oh, okay. So if you were assembling a D&D table with our friends, with our friends, based on our friends' personality, what would you class them as? And I think that was a fun little exercise for you.
You would 100% be a cleric.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Heal people?
Because you definitely play the support role. So, and you would 100% be.
Why? Because I'm a woman?
Yes. No. Clerics are more useful than you
That's
think.
What I think I'd gravitate to anyway.
Yeah. No, good. Like the really good clerics, they don't just heal bot. There's a bunch of other spells that you can use to help the party out.
Spells?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like there's, I think one of the biggest ones, especially in Baldur's Gate that I would constantly use is Guiding Bolt. And because it deals a ton of damage if you do it right, and then also the next person to attack the person that you hit gets advantage on it. So it's very useful. Clerics are more useful than just healing.
Hell yeah.
So.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah. So you definitely be the cleric. I've always wanted my next character. I wanted to be a barbarian because right now apparently I'm the ranger. So it's useful if you're out in nature, and we were in nature for all of the past 3 fucking sessions. So I've been very useful the past couple sessions. I think one of our friends, I said, would be the bard because he just talks a lot. He's the talker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's hard to describe like our friends and then.
You'd have to do it with your own friends.
Yeah, but I would if I was DMing, like, I would highly encourage you to be the cleric.
Yeah.
So
I'll do it.
Mm-hmm. I've been wanting to like maybe put a one shot together for our friends because I've been like playing is fun, but I've always wanted to like maybe flex my creative muscle a little bit and DM a session.
I don't think I'd be good at D&D.
I think you'd be better than you would think. It takes a second
I feel like
to
I would
adjust.
lose interest.
No, not if you play it right, because like that's the one thing about my party sometimes is that drives me insane is it's just like our DM would purposely put something out there and it's like they call it the red button and it's like push the red button because that leads to more interesting arcs and more adventure and more like he purposely puts that there so we would take the bait and it would lead us down a certain path. And that's why I was like, hey, let's go down this cavern because I know it's like, oh, there's nothing down there. It's like, but there could be something down there. Let's explore that. If you constantly take that bait, it'll lead to more engagement, more interesting stories and stuff like that. But if you just sit there like, I don't know, what do we do now? Let's just walk for 5 hours. It's like, no, take the bait.
I feel like that's what I would do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, like if there's one thing that I've learned, especially with our table and watching Critical Role for forever, which I just finished campaign 2, is always take the bait. Always push the red button because then you will end up doing something rather than doing nothing for like 5 hours. So I think that's something that I think a lot of people will get when they think about D&D. It's like, oh, there's so many rules and there's, what do I do? I'm not good at role playing. It's like, you'll find a way. Like if you're playing with a bunch of people that know how to play the game, you're playing with a DM that knows how to push you in the right direction, you'll have a lot of fun with it. So I know you're getting bored with this already.
I don't think I'd be good at D&D.
I think you would. Just give it a try.
It depends on who I'm playing with.
Yeah.
If we had a session with our friends, I think I could get into it.
Mm-hmm. I think if I was to ever DM like a one shot or like just like a one session thing with you and a bunch of our other friends, I would make it heavily combat based though, because I know there's a couple of people I can see like getting into the role play aspect of it, but then there are a handful of other people I'm like, no, they need the structure of like combat.
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah,
I definitely.
So I would, if I was to DM a table for our friends, I would definitely make it like a fighting pit or something like that. So where you would constantly be doing combat or something like that, and then eventually like throw in little aspects of role play here and there. But yeah, I want to do that. I think that'd be fun.
Might be a hard sell for some.
I know 2 of our friends want to do it, and I know our DM would definitely hop onto that because I think he would want to play instead of DM. Because we just need at least 5 people. 5-6 people. I think that's a good set table.
Yep.
Yeah. Bored of this. I want to wrap up with a certain conversation. Let's move on. Shit. Every time I get talking about D&D, you just check out. Shut up, stupid.
The brain just seizes up a little bit.
I do want to get your thoughts on this because I was scrolling through TikTok and one of my friends commented because like I don't like the whole pitting characters against each other. Like who would win in this type of fight? And it was a conversation of like somebody was commenting on like, oh, Rey would wipe the floor with Anakin Skywalker. I'm like, first off, probably not.
Well, yeah, because I think I recently saw something and I asked you. They were like, oh, Luke at his prime against Anakin at his prime.
Yeah.
It's like,
I don't like pitting characters against each other. One, because it's not like there's so much more to like stories and entertainment than people just fighting each other.
Yeah.
And it's also, it's like you can't really measure when Luke is at his prime because we haven't seen him
it's all
there yet.
We subjective.
Have. Yeah. But we've seen Anakin at his prime. We haven't really we've seen a glimpse of Luke at his prime in The Mandalorian. But then also we haven't seen Rey at her prime yet. Because like we've only seen Rey at the beginning of her story, really.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of those questions because there's literally no right answer. Yeah. Unless you're like, oh, Jar Jar against fucking Anakin. Yeah. Like when you take 2 like super incredible main Jedi and put them against each other, there's no right answer. Yeah. And also depending on the day, depending on the circumstance, I mean, that could go for, real life people too. You put 2 fighters in the cage, to, I don't know, a Tyson against a Holyfield. You know, it depends on the day. It depends on, you know, you put any two people against each other. Not any two, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like people that are of similar skill sets. And a lot of times it could come down to the day, other, you know, outside factors. But also I feel like when people do it with like Star Wars or like even like a Marvel superhero against a DC superhero or something like that, you're no one's going to be right. You're just going to fight for the one that you like more. Yeah. Like there's no right answer and you're going to get mad over nothing. Yeah. So yeah, I don't engage in those kinds of conversations.
And I've gotten tired of like, oh, the most powerful Jedi. It's like, isn't the point of like the life of a Jedi not to seek out power?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's part of it.
And it's like, oh, he's the most powerful Jedi. And it's like, that's not the point.
Wasn't that the whole point he was making in episode 8 with hubris and all that kind of shit?
Yeah.
It's almost as if people don't watch the movies.
And that's like a huge reason why I love Obi-Wan, because there's that whole point in Rebels when Ezra meets him and like when he, spoiler alert, when he meets Maul for the second time, and I'm not going to spoil that part of it. But yeah, when Maul meets old Obi-Wan, he's like, it's like you have nothing if all you have to define yourself is your ability to be powerful and take life. It's like, that's not the point.
Yeah.
And it's like, I hate this conversation of like, oh, he's the most strongest Jedi ever. And it's like, I mean, that's not really the point of the Jedi, and that's not the point of that. And you know, it's like, oh, he's the most, and like, I was just thinking about this. It's like, Anakin is the most powerful Jedi of all time. It's like, really, out of the handful of times that he's fought Obi-Wan, how many times did he beat Obi-Wan?
Who are we talking about?
Anakin. So Anakin. So if we want to, it's like everyone's like, oh, Anakin versus Luke, Anakin versus Rey. Oh, Anakin beats him every time. It's like Anakin versus Obi-Wan. He's only beat him once, and that's when Obi-Wan willingly conceded the battle, because like Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Revenge of the Sith. Obi-Wan wins. Anakin versus, well, Anakin Vader. He's Vader at this point. Anakin versus Vader in the Obi-Wan series. Obi-Wan wins again. Anakin versus Obi-Wan in the flashback sequence in Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan wins again. And then A New Hope comes along. Anakin versus Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan concedes the battle and Anakin finally wins. So it's like, if Anakin is the most powerful Jedi ever and he has never beaten Obi-Wan Kenobi, is he really the most powerful Jedi ever? It's just things like that. It's like people's like, oh, he's the chosen one, so therefore he is the most powerful. It's like, not really.
It's just so as if people don't fight over Star Wars enough. Yeah. It's just another way for people to make more fights over things that don't need to be fought over.
It's like, it's cool. It's like, why not just say he's your favorite Jedi ever? Because that's what I've had this conversation before. This is why I hate the chosen one prophecy, because it gives it's just another thing. It's like, oh, Anakin is this because of the chosen one prophecy. Anakin is the most powerful because he's the chosen one. Anakin is the best because he's the chosen one. It's like, okay, cool. That's your only argument?
Yeah, no. It's pointless. And I don't like these conversations because it's pointless. I would rather maybe have not like a who's going to win, but like maybe just I don't know, rather than having a debate, maybe just having a discussion of like, well, what do you think, you know, what do you think could make them, you know, come out on top? What do you think could make them, you know, what of their weaknesses could make them lose? You know, I'd rather have a discussion like that than, no, bro, seriously, Anakin's the best there ever was. Like, it's
the whole Superman conversation. Superman tanks everybody ever, but then for some reason, and a reason or other, Batman beats him.
No, I'm sorry. I think that it's a right answer to that question. But but even then, there's no fucking point because there's no answer. There's no right answer. It's never going to happen because they're not real people.
Characters.
And so there's no way that you're going to be proven right or otherwise.
Yeah.
And if they make a movie about it where somebody wins, that's all Zack Snyder's doing or whoever the fuck made the movie. Yeah. So there's no right. I don't know. I just don't see a point to when people get like, heated about it.
Yeah.
Like, dog.
They're not real.
Expend your energy in better ways. There are better ways, I promise. I would, like I said, a fun nerd discussion about it is one thing, but like getting pissed about it is another.
I do like that idea of like not saying like, oh, this person will win with this. It's like pit somebody you know are on different levels and say like, okay, the whole Superman versus Batman conversation. It's like, all right, clearly Superman, if these two characters were actually real, Superman just would obviously not wipe the floor with Batman. But the more interesting conversation is, all right, so you have this god of a person against a normal man.
With a belt and a car.
Yeah. The more interesting conversation is, if Batman were to defeat Superman, how do you think that would play out?
Yeah.
Then the conversation rolls like, oh, then he's got to do this, he's got to do that, he's got to do this, or so it's like, all right, so pit Yoda up against Anakin Skywalker. How do you think Anakin, or how do you think Obi-Wan would, or Obi-Wan? Wow, Obi-Wan's favorite character. That's why he's on my brain. How do you think Yoda would beat Anakin, or how do you think Anakin would beat Yoda? I think that's a better conversation rather than, oh no, he does this because of this. So.
Yeah, no, I think you should treat them like D&D characters and like maybe try to list out all their abilities and rate them with like a number value and see who has the biggest number at the end. That's how many midichlorians they have.
Oh, don't get me started on midichlorians. Oh my God.
I don't like those discussions. I find them pointless and a waste of my time. So.
I'm sorry I brought it up. I thought it was just a fun conversation because it's like it came across my.
Well, no, it's not like we just debated anything.
Yeah,
I just because you were like, "What are your thoughts on these types of discussions?" And I think they're pointless. Those are my thoughts. I don't know. People get way too riled up about this kind of stuff. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it was inevitably like, "Oh, Yoda or not Yoda, like Luke trained for this much, Anakin trained for this much. We never saw Rey train for this much." It's like,
get off my dick.
Get off.
Oh my God! Just say that you hate women. And
it's almost as if you don't like women.
Don't even. Let's not even.
Or it's almost as if it's all as the Force wills it, as another Star Wars character says.
It's a movie, bro. She's not real, actually.
She's real to me.
She's real to me. Yeah, and like I always say, if you don't like the movie, don't watch it. Then it's not your problem.
Get over it.
Anymore.
It's been like 5-6 years.
It's not your problem. Your tweet isn't going to retcon the movie. So maybe just move on. Theory.
Oh, Jesus.
I just said a word. But yeah, no, pointless.
Yeah.
I think it's dumb.
I do want to talk more Star Wars though.
Right now?
No.
Oh,
no.
okay.
Just in general, I like talking about Star Wars.
Really?
Don't know why we like talking about Star Wars.
I've talked about Star Wars way too much in my day.
You've answered too many questions about Star Wars.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
I'm like the worst Star Wars fan ever.
I like Star Wars. I don't want to talk about it.
I like Star Wars, but I've watched it way too fucking much. And it just stresses me out now. And I'm also not going to fight with anybody about it because it's not that big of a deal.
I got to catch up on Bad Batch because I'm like 2 episodes behind. Oof.
Ooh.
And apparently the last one was a pretty good one. Apparently.
I didn't even know it was on right now.
Yeah.
Shows how much I know.
It's a good show. I like it.
Okay.
It's fun storytelling. For it. Yeah. I think I'll go ahead and get out of here. Got stuff to do.
Got shit to do. I gotta vacuum.
And my dog bark at me while I vacuum.
Yeah. My dog's gotta attack me while I try to clean the house.
Should we still do these like where do we find you online things? Because like,
it's up to you.
Go ahead. Where do they find you online, Dimmy?
Let me see. How long ago was my last tweet?
It was a while ago.
It's been a minute.
It's been like
for a second. I almost forgot. Where do I go to see my tweets?
Under 6 months? I think under 6 months.
December 13th, 2023.
So that's under 6 months.
And it was because of your latte dick. That's what it was. December 13th. So it's been a couple months. And before that, it was September. So you never know. You never know when it's going to happen.
It's like the fucking groundhog.
If you like the anticipation of it all, you can sometimes find me on Twitter whenever I pop out of my hole at Dimmy, DIMMMYYY.
As for me, Instagram and TikTok, for however long that's going to be a thing, at Rogueleaderdrew. If you listen to us on audio form, please follow the feed and rate us.
And if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell icon in the lower right-hand corner to see when we do things on YouTube.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of the RAD Cast. We'll see you guys next time.